So Mary, I want to say congratulations. I know that's kind of a strange thing to say right now, but in some ways I do want to say congratulations because of the extraordinary amount of things that you've accomplished at San Jose State.
It's been a joy to put together a campus master plan and then begin to execute on those visions that you've had.
And Mary, I just wanted to say thank you for all of our time together. I deeply value the time that we spent together and all the laughter and the memories that we made, and I look forward to continued friendship.
You have brought enormous change to San Jose State, to the ways in which you made San Jose State stand out.
But I'm thrilled for you to be at this stage, to be stepping into what comes next.
Members of the graduating class of San Jose State University, I now confer upon each one of you your master's or baccalaureate degree with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions. Congratulations.
Well, I announced my decision to step away from the presidency here at San Jose State a little over 2 months ago, and it's been quite a emotional experience, I must say. The community has been extraordinarily. The outreach has been just very moving. People coming up and saying thank you for being here and for your leadership and for your engagement with us and your commitment to what we care about. And so it's been really moving to hear that from our campus community and to hear it as well from our broader community of San Jose. And so I'll leave with extraordinarily warm memories because of the really graceful way people have wished me well. And to each of you who have done that, I thank you. I'll treasure it. And we'll look to the future. When I came to San Jose State and I looked at some of the local maps, we were a gray square and downtown stopped at 4th Street, right on the edge of our campus. And yet we're the largest, densest entity in downtown. Now we're upwards of 40,000 people. And I was so surprised to see that decisions were being made about the development of downtown that frankly didn't involve San Jose State. We weren't at the table. And so this was something that I felt really strongly about, that we are an urban campus. And I remember in my first conversation with Mayor Sam Liccardo, I said, you can't have a great city without a great university, but you can't have a great university without a great city. And we have each other, and we need to work together. And he was all on board, and he was grateful to have a partner. And so we began a process of really working together, both the City Hall, the City Council, but our downtown association, all of our partners, engaging our students in working in the community. We were already doing it in Communiversity. This is a great initiative that preceded me, that faculty had really developed, working with community partners, with City Hall, that really had our students working in our neighborhoods to find solutions to some of the problems that our neighborhoods were facing. I know that San Jose cannot imagine itself now without San Jose State, and we certainly can't imagine ourselves without our partners in the city. And so we've created a wonderful partnership. We call it San Jose Loves San Jose State and SJSU Loves SJ, and it's a way to really talk about that synergistic relationship that we have. Teaching and learning and the experience that we have is both what we do intellectually, but it's also the environment in which we work. And so the built environment matters. It matters in terms of providing the resources that our students need in order to be successful in a 21st century environment. It also matters in the sense that it is open and agile and meets the moment of change. Now, we're coming out of a pandemic, and we have seen that we've had to change our way of being, that we want more flexibility, that we want more agility, that we need to be digitally informed, that our campus should be open to the community. And part of the new campus master planning process is to really open it up to the surrounding community, to be really part of the community in a meaningful way. And this new campus master planning process is exciting because we get to imagine what it's going to look like in 2040. We don't even know what it's going to look like in 2025 or 2030, much less 2040. So it really opens up the imagination. And I must say, our campus community has been so creative and innovative in thinking that way. And I'm extraordinarily excited to see how this plan comes into being, creating the built environment that is human scaled, that really meets our diverse needs, that speaks to equity, that is open and engaging, and provides state-of-the-art learning spaces for our students and engaged spaces for our faculty and staff. Like any university, San Jose State has certainly faced its challenges, and I know I came here 5.5 years ago, right on the heels of a hate crimes incident that had really shocked the community and had led to external engagement in it and a report with many recommendations for change, which we implemented in my first year. And there were other incidents of hate, anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim, and I can go on and on. But I think nothing has challenged us quite like the athletic scandal that we've been facing over these last couple of years. And I first want to just say, again, I've said this before, but I don't think we can say it enough, how sorry I am to our student athletes who really faced that sexual harassment and for the breach of trust that they experienced. I believe it's important that we acknowledge what has happened and that we apologize, but also that we address it in the most transparent way possible. And some have complained that we haven't done that in the past, but it's my commitment to do so. And so we've been really insistent on putting as much on the website as we can, on our FYI page, on ensuring that we have investigations, that we understand what's happened, and that we make the changes that aren't just for show, but are structural, are sustainable, and that change not only Title IX and its office, but the culture on the campus. And so we've hired a new Title IX officer, we've invested in Title IX resources, we are doing more training, and we're committed to this kind of change because this is something we never want to have happen again. What we want is timely response if something like this were to happen again to any of our campus community. This is just not acceptable. When I came to San Jose State 5.5 years ago, there had been quite some turnover in leadership, and we had inherited structures and organizational structures that may have worked for us in the past, but really didn't set us up for our collective goals going forward. And so we really looked at how we can ensure we had leadership at the levels we needed, at the cabinet level really, in several key areas. The first was the hiring of our first Chief Diversity Officer and the creation of the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Diversity, equity, and inclusion are core values for San Jose State. They go back to our social justice mission, to our commitment to equity, to serving all communities, to creating opportunities that were respectful of all communities. And that meant that we needed to have expertise in that area, leadership in that area, guidance in that area, somebody who really had the knowledge to lead us all and to educate all of us into ways, conscious and unconscious, where we can create an environment that is welcoming, where everybody who's a part of our community can thrive. And so we were able to hire that position, and it's so important that that person be at the table on cabinet so that every decision we make is informed by the questions of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I know that that has been really critical to us throughout my tenure here as president. Research and innovation. We are an institution that is committed to the teacher-scholar model, that the important work of discovery and of creating new knowledge and applying that knowledge goes hand in glove with the learning experience of our students. And so, again, being in the heart of innovation, having a space where the innovation of our faculty and our students can be fostered and supported, where the research of our students and faculty can be fostered and supported. We are the second largest research institution in the CSU after San Diego State, and so we're really proud of that. And elevating that to a new division, giving it support, has really fostered our ability to support faculty and students in the work that they're doing. And so I think that too has been transformative for San Jose State. I've been in higher education for over 30 years. I had the privilege of starting as a faculty member in the English department at Oakland University in Michigan way back in the late 80s. And as I think about the path that my career has taken, which really brought me here to San Jose State, it had certain things at its core, and that was creating opportunity for students, a commitment to education, a commitment to excellence and to innovation, but also a commitment to impact. And each role I've taken, greater and greater responsibility, has really allowed me to grow, to learn from so many, and I hope to make a small contribution in those areas. It has been a real privilege for me to lead San Jose State, the privilege of a lifetime truly, because this is a very, very special institution. And I wrote to our incoming interim, I said, "You're going to love it here. This is a very special place." It has been because of its heart and its soul, because it cares about people, and people care about it. And why? Because we create something that is so precious, and that is possibility for students who will change the world. And I just feel so privileged to have had a small role to play in that, and I look forward to the wonderful continued growth of San Jose State as it moves forward in the next phase of its life. It is a special place, and I will be a Spartan forever.